Hello everyone, welcome to a new video of problem solving with Pandas. In this video series, we are solving various problems using the Python library of Pandas. And our problem is just basically focusing on the problem of solving that is regarding data analysis. So today we have taken a problem from an analyst builder website, and the problem name is apply discount. Let's read the problem statement and try to solve the problem together. Okay, I'm just resizing it to make it a bit of space there. So the problem says a computer store is offering a 25% discount for all new customers over the age of 65. Okay, those who are 65 and above, no, just above than 65, not 65 and above. Above 65, they will get 25% discount. Or, okay, another thing, the customer that is spent more than 200 on their first purchase. Okay, those who are the customer for the first time, not the for the first time, for the first time who spent on their first purchase, those who spend more than 200. Okay, let's see. So we have given two conditions here. Okay, the owner wants to know how many customers achieved that discount since they started the promotion. Okay, the owner wanted to know, so how many people fall in these two categories. That's the thing. Write a query to see how many customers receive that discount. Okay, let's see what are the information we are given. Here we have given a table or data frame, that is customers, and we have given three fields or columns here: customer ID, age, and total purchase. Let's preview the table. So customer ID, age, and total purchase. So the condition that we are given here is, okay, so just we have to directly filter this. We don't have to do anything else. It's like age and total purchase is given. So based on age, if the customer is 65 and above, then we will select those columns. Or like, this is not something that we have to fulfill both the condition. Those who can fulfill only one condition, their name or their list will be here, isn't it? So those who fulfill this condition, also the customers who spend more than 200, like the first customer spend 1053, second 826. So those who spend more than 200 here, they will also come in this category. That's the thing. So last, what's write a query to see how many customers. Okay, at the ending we have to provide the count of those numbers. Okay, let's start solving the problem. So it is already given: import pandas as pd. If we want to work with the pandas library, then this is the standard way of importing pandas, and it is aliasing as pd, so that we do not write to pandas. We do not need to write pandas always. The pd will work there. And customers head and dot head is given just to, by default, to see several columns of that table. If we just run this code, then we can see some columns. Okay, by default it is showing us 5 columns. We can also like watch more than 5 columns, just passing an argument inside this parenthesis, like it will be now showing 10 columns. Okay, so this is not our goal. I'm just trying to see whether the connection or database is working here. Okay, everything is working. We will comment this out. Now let's try to solve the problem. Okay, so the thing that we have to do, the first, we have to filter the data set, isn't it? Based on those two conditions, let's try to filter the data set or the data frame, whatever it is. So to filter the data set, the first one is 25% discount for all new customers over age of 65. So we will select those age columns first. So what we have to do to select the age columns, we have to take the data frame name and insert these brackets. We have to provide under quotation the column name. If we just run this way, then we will be able to see all the information of those columns, like only this column age. Now we have to filter this out based on the condition. The age of the customer should be 65 or over. Okay, let's do it. So whatever we will do, this will be greater than 65. Okay, so I think this should work. Now it is working, and it is not giving us the information. It is just, this is called Boolean masking. It is providing as true and false value. Where the condition is met, then it is giving us true value. Where this is not met, then it is false. Like if you just see, the first one is 72, that is more than 65, that is true. The second one is 86, that is more than 65, that is also true. The third one is 37. So this condition doesn't satisfy, though it is false. So this is our first condition. So if we now want to see the data set based on this logic, so whatever we have to do is we have to provide the customer's name and the full condition inside a bracket. Now we can see the full database. So our the data set based on our first condition is available here. Here every age is like more than 72, 50, 65. I'm sorry. Okay. So now let's go to work for the next condition now. If we just go for the next condition, customers again, then who has spent more than 200. So we have to work on this total purchase column. Let's take the total purchase. Total purchase. Okay. Now if we just run this column, we will be able to see only the values of those table column, the total purchase. Okay, one thing can be noticeable here. This is not this is not given us a table in a tabular format or information. So if we just want to work on this, like only we will work on this column total purchase. We don't need to anything else, and we want to have it in a tabular format. Then whatever we have to do is we just have to provide another set of brackets here. Then we will be able to see it as tabular format. Is it? Now we are seeing it tabular format. Okay, this is not our goal. I'm just showing it as an extra here. Okay, now let's delete it, and for this column our condition is the customer has to spend more than 200, where information is given like 1053,826. So again we have to provide another condition here, that is greater than, and we will provide 200. Now if we see whatever we will get a boolean masking again, isn't it? Those boolean masking where the condition is fulfilled, there it is true, where the condition is not fulfilled, there the value is false. Like if we just see first four rows, 1 2 3 4, all those are above 200. If we just look for the fifth row, that is not above 200. That's why it's giving us false. Okay, now if we want to see the database again, so whatever we have to do, we have to provide the full thing again, another, like the data frame name and another set of brackets. Now we can see the full database based on this filter. So this is not our target. Our target is to see the database where both the conditions are fulfilled. So what we should do, we have to join those two conditions together, and we have to filter those value in such a way so that if any of those met any one of those conditions, so that the data is filtered. Okay, so what we have to do, we have get a condition here and we have got another condition here, isn't it? Let's bring this over. So this is our like first filter, this is our second filter. Okay, okay, let's bring those bracket out. So we have to put all those two individual conditions inside a parenthesis. I'm just putting this in under a parenthesis, and also this should not be here, this is under another parenthesis. This is the standard way of putting all the, not should be here, this is just at the end. Okay, if I just resize it, then it will be easy to see. Okay, now it can be seen. Like this is our first condition inside a parenthesis. This is our second condition from customer, those who total purchase more than 20, there is also inside a parenthesis. Now the whole thing is inside a bracket. Yeah, inside a bracket. Yeah. So whatever we have to do, we have to now provide a condition, join condition. Is it? So what is the condition? The filter condition is here. We have to fulfill any of those. So we have to provide an or. It is also written here, isn't it? Spend more than over than 65 and not and or. So whatever we have to do, we have to provide this sign, this symbol that is just above the enter key on the keyboard. If we just shift and above the enter key, then we get this sign. Now if I just run this data set, code, whatever it will do, it will sort or it will filter based on this condition or based both the condition, where any of those met, those information will only be shown. If we just run it, then what will we do? Now we are getting our desired output. We are getting here several columns, where any of those condition is met. If I just first see the first one, that is first condition is met, both the condition is met. If I just see the 1 2 3 4 fourth one or the third one where the first condition is not met, only the second condition is met, isn't it? So this is happening. Okay, so whatever we will do, this is our desired result, but this is not our desired output, is it? There it is said we have to write a query to see how many customers. So we have to like count the table or the rows, how many rows are there. So whatever we will do to count this, okay, just instead of this sign, if you just write or, let's see whether it works. It doesn't work. We just have to provide that sign, is it? So this is the thing. Or no, there's nothing in pandas. In case of and, if we just write it, so and will also not work. If both the condition has to be satisfied, then we have to provide this sign. Now here the both the condition is satisfied. Okay, our target is not this. Our target is just this. Now whatever what we will do, we will, this is a data frame, isn't it? The filtered data frame. We can take this data frame in a separate variable. Let's take the name is filtered. Just give the name is filtered. Okay, so whatever it will do, it will run and it will store all the data, this resulted data set in this filter column, filtered. Now if we just run filtered, then we can also see the same thing. This is stored in a filtered variable. Now we have to count this, isn't it? Count. We are providing a formula. This is called like method, count method. Let's see. Now it is providing the count of every column, isn't it? Customer ID, there's 3 column in our resulted data set, 14. So this should be our result, 14, but we want to fetch only one, isn't it? So what we can do, we can specify any column name here, is it? Customer ID. Let's see whether it works. Now we are getting our desired result, 14, the customer ID. Just we have to fetch only one column. If we just check the answer, then we should get it right. This is correct. Okay, that's another way of doing this thing. How we can get the 14 again? Let's see. If this is a filter data set, isn't it? Filter, this is already given here, and if we just run it, we will get the result, that result again. And if we take only one column from here, customer ID, the same thing. Let's see, we can take any other thing, customer ID. Whatever we will get only this information of that column. Now if we apply this count, then we will also get the desired result. Like this is also, this can be another way, isn't it? The same thing, 14. Okay, let's check another way of bringing out that. We have given a data set, we have taken a filtered data set. Let's run this. We will get the same thing again, and this is a data frame. It has a kind of like shape, isn't it? Like 14th column, 14th row, surely, as we are getting the result, and 3 column. So if we want to see the shape of this data frame, we need a like, this is not working, probably the parenthesis will not work here. Shape. Now it is giving us like 14 row and 3 column. From here, if we just filter this out or bring this 14, then we will also get our result. So what we have to do, we have to provide, like this is a 0 position, this is called 1 position. Okay, now under bracket, if we just provide 0, then it will also show us the same thing, 14. So this is also another way of bringing out that result so easily. So that's it. That's for this problem. I hope you have enjoyed the video and you also have learned something new. So if you just learned something new, or if you like this video and video series, you can give a thumbs up, or you can subscribe my channel to see some more videos of this type. And if you have any question or confusion or any query, you can write it on the comment section. I will check that out surely and I will reply. Thank you so much for watching this video. See you on the next one. Bye.